Very good morning, students, and welcome back to the grammar classes.
Today, we are going to do a grammar lesson, adverbs and kinds of adverbs.
Adverb, the words that modify a verb, an adjective, or another adverb are called adverbs. Interesting, isn't it? Now let's try to understand this definition with the help of some examples. Example 1. Rahul is working hard. Here, working is verb and hard is modifying the verb working. So, hard becomes our adverb. Example 2. Rahul is working very hard. Here, working is verb and hard is already an adverb and very is modifying this adverb hard. So, very becomes adverb. So, here the adverb very is modifying another adverb hard. Priya is a beautiful girl. Here, girl is noun and beautiful is qualifying a noun, so it is an adjective. Alright, so beautiful is adjective. Now come to example third. Priya is a very beautiful girl. Here, beautiful is already an adjective and the word very is qualifying beautiful. Alright, so very becomes an adverb qualifying another adjective. As you saw in the example that there is a very slight difference between adjective and an adverb. So always keep in mind that adjective qualifies a noun or a pronoun, whereas an adverb qualifies a verb, adjective, or another adverb.
Now, let us learn about different kinds of adverbs. The kinds of adverbs are adverb of manner, adverb of place, adverb of time, adverb of number or frequency, adverb of degree, and interrogative adverb. Now, let us learn about these kinds of adverbs one by one.
Adverbs of manner. Here we ask a question how an action is done. Adverbs of manner are mainly formed from adjectives. Let us see. By adding ly to adjectives. For example, slow becomes slowly, clever becomes cleverly, annual becomes annually, quick becomes quickly. Adjectives that end with y, we have to replace y by I and add ly. For example, happy becomes happily, angry becomes angrily, greedy becomes greedily, lazy becomes lazily. For adverbs that end with e, we have to replace e by ly. For example, incredible becomes incredibly, terrible becomes terribly, suitable becomes suitably, possible becomes possibly, true becomes truly. In some cases where adjectives end with e, we simply have to add ly at the end without any replacement. For example, polite becomes politely, absolute becomes absolutely, complete becomes completely, rude becomes rudely, definite becomes definitely. Now, let us get back to adverb of manners. Here, the word which gives answer to our question how an action is done are adverbs. For example, the children behave notoriously. If I ask a question, how did the children behave? We get the answer notoriously. So, notoriously is our adverb. Number 2, he ate the chocolate cake greedily. If I ask a question, how did he eat the chocolate cake? The answer comes greedily. So, greedily is our adverb. Number 3, The poor child looked on hungrily. If I ask a question, how does the poor child looked on? The answer comes hungrily. So hungrily is our adverb. Number 2, adverb of time. Here, the word which give answer to our question when an action happened or when an action is going to happen are adverbs. For example, number 1, I saw that movie last year. Ask a question. When did I see that movie? The answer comes last year. So, last year is adverb. Number 2, you have to leave now. Ask a question. When do you have to leave? The answer comes now. So now is our adverb. Number 3, she is going to clean her room tomorrow. Ask a question. When is she going to clean her room? The answer comes tomorrow. So tomorrow is our adverb. Number 3, adverb of place. Here, the words that give answer to our question where the action happened or where the action is going to happen are adverbs. For example, number 1, after a long day at work, we headed homeward. Ask a question. Where did we head after a long day work? We get the answer homeward. So homeward is adverb. Number 2, my grandfather's house is nearby. Ask a question. Where is my grandfather's house? The answer comes nearby. So nearby is our adverb. Number 3, they ran outside the house. Ask a question. Where did they run from the house? The answer comes outside. So outside is our adverb. Number 4, adverb of frequency. Here, the words which give answer to our question how often or how frequently an action happens are adverb. For example, number 1, I always wait for my friends. Ask a question. How often I wait for my friends? Answer comes always. So always is adverb. Number 2, she never wastes money on movies. Ask a question. How often she wastes money on movies? The answer comes never. So never is our adverb. Number 3, Rahul reads the newspaper daily. Ask a question. How often Rahul reads newspaper? The answer comes daily. So daily is our adverb.
Next is adverb of degree. Here we ask a question how much an action is done. These adverbs tell us how much of something action is done. They answer the question to what extent. All right. So now if I say that I have enough money to survive, so here we can ask a question how much money I have to survive. The answer comes enough. So enough becomes the adverb of degree. Number 2, she is quite intelligent. Now ask a question how intelligent is she? Get the answer quite. So quite is adverb of degree. Next, Rahul is hardly interested in music. Now ask a question how much is Rahul interested in music? We'll get the answer hardly. All right. So hardly will be our adverb of degree. All right. Next is interrogative adjective. These adjectives are used to ask questions. In these adjectives, we mainly ask questions like where, when, why, and how. Okay, let us see some examples. Where do you live? Here, we are questioning the place of action. Number 2, when did you reach home? Here, we are questioning the time of action. Now, why did you come late? Here we are questioning the reason of action. Okay. Number 4, how often do you visit a doctor? Here we are questioning the frequency of an action. Number 5. How did you paint it? Here we are questioning the manner of action. Okay? Number 6. How deep is the wound? Here we are questioning the degree of action. All right. So these are the words that is used to ask questions and are called as interrogative adverbs. All right.
Okay, children, so this is it for today. I hope this video will be helpful in understanding adverbs. If you have any doubts or queries, feel free to write down in the query section. But I would like to request you to watch the video again and again so that the concept of adverb is clear to you. Alright?
So we will meet again in another video lecture with some new topic. Till then, thank you very much and God bless you all.